It is 2 a.m. on November 9th, and Max Hancock sits inside an office, typing away at a computer. He looks stressed. He's had more coffees tonight than at any point in his entire life. He stares at a computer screen, looking at some code that he has never seen before. The phone rings beside him, and he picks it up.
Hello? Yeah, okay, look, I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. No, I've no idea about this. I don't know what it is. It's not our code, alright? Look, listen, I've been trying all night to figure out what's going on. I'm supposed to go and see that new James Bond film, but I've skipped it because Yeah, I know. I know people have died. I'm aware of the gravity of the situation. I will try and figure it out, alright? It could be sabotage, okay? I've never seen it before, I don't know. Why don't we ask for help? No, it doesn't have to go public, no. We just need someone who knows what they're talking about. I don't know what I'm looking at. Yes, I know I designed the system, but that doesn't... Look, I think I know someone, okay? I've heard about people. I think I know someone who can help, alright? Fine, good night.
Max puts the phone down and then gets back to work. He works at a company called Cyberworldz, a company that is trying to become the largest platform in sleep-time computing. Their only other competition is a platform known as Hypnospace.
Sounds like they have a major IT problem. Only 90s kids will be able to remember this episode of O.M.E.N.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this very special Hypnospace themed episode of O.M.E.N. I am here with Jay Tholen. I guess you're the creator of Hypnospace, right?
Yes.
You're the overall creative force behind the thing.
Yeah.
And we've got Nelson with us again, who is one of the writers, and we have Pip. What do you do, Pip?
So I work for the publisher, No More Robots. We're publishing Hypnospace Outlaw.
Yes.
So basically, I do literally everything to do with the game that's not actually the game. But in essence, I don't actually do anything. I just look at nice pictures and make GIFs occasionally.
You do stuff.
Yeah.
You do a lot of stuff.
She designed. We sent out a CD.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like a fake AOL 30-day trial CD. She designed all the art for that, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I did see that. I really wanted one of those.
They're really cool. They're going to be super limited, but they're really cool. I'm really proud of them. So yeah, I bum about and do publisher, not like mean publisher things. Like I don't shout,
no,
or impose.
She's good
stuff.
cop.
I'm good cop. Yeah, I feel it.
Encouraging cop.
Yeah,
good. That's good. Let's just talk quickly about Hypnospace to give people a sort of rough idea of what it is, because they'll be listening to the podcast and they might not have heard of it, even though I've been sort of going on about it for like weeks now on the Twitter. So Jay, could you give us a rough idea of what it is?
Yeah, Hypnospace Outlaw is an alternate reality internet simulator set in a weird version of 1999, and you play as a moderator, sort of a volunteer moderator of the internet, called an enforcer, which is just a very policey word that means unpaid moderator. Well, you're paid, but you're paid in like fake money. But yeah, that's what you do. You mess with an operating system and enforce laws, I guess.
It's all in like your sleep as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it happens while you're sleeping. It's known as sleep-time computing or sleep-time networking. New technology.
Like sleep is my one like moment of respite from technology. So I would probably avoid it like the plague. But I'm quite excited to play it, and it's out like in 2 days' time.
2 days from the recording of this, yeah. So
How are you feeling at the minute? Because I imagine you're like crunchy.
I feel like I'm a little over the being horrified thing because like the reviewers, they've had to build a couple days. They already hit all the worst bugs, and it can only go up from here.
Well, I hope it goes well. I will know by the time we release this, because we'll be releasing this on Friday, which means I've got to edit the hell out of this before Friday.
I'll try not to click too much so you don't have to edit my clicks.
It'll be all right. I'll just put some music behind it, and it'll sort of mask the clicks out as much as possible. So, you're all going to be working for O.M.E.N, and you're all working in the IT department. So, shall we start with Nelson? Nelson, who is your character for this one session? Because you're not playing Koala this time.
I'm not playing Koala, thank God.
Koala doesn't work for O.M.E.N right now. At least back in 1999, he doesn't.
As far as we know.
As far as we know.
Yeah, in this session, I'm playing as Milligan Gubbins. I'm a punch card inspector. I've been around for a really long time now, and they tell me that computers are like punch cards. They're also beige. You also want to punch things. I guess it's similar. So, they keep me around because O.M.E.N technology gets weird when it works with supernatural forces. So we're sticking with punch cards as long as possible, keeping things analog.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, analog tends to be better for this kind of stuff. How about you, Jay? Who are you?
I'm Zach.
Hello, Zach.
What's up?
You're right.
I don't know. My mom got me this job.
Did she?
It's kind of stupid.
Oh, where does she work? Is she one of the secret agents?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's dumb.
do you do anything? Do you do anything? Do you actually sort of? So you're working in IT, yeah?
Yeah, I'm clicking.
But like, are you actually doing any work, or are you just sort of sitting around on the computers?
Like, I don't know. It's stupid. Yeah.
Would you prefer to be out playing with Pogs?
I don't know what that is.
You don't know what Pogs are?
Oh man.
Sorry, I'm just pretending to be alternate reality, and I don't know what that is. Okay.
They don't have Pogs in the Hypnospace reality.
Yeah, that's the only thing we got from the real world is Pogs. Yeah, dog, I like Pogs.
I'm glad you like Pogs. Like, if you didn't like Pogs, I'd be worried. I'd be like, is this person an alien? Because everyone loves Pogs.
Nah, they cool.
Yeah.
Little kid. Little kids do that.
How old are you?
I don't know, older than a teen. I'm like probably 18, probably 21, depending what we doing. Dog. I ain't funny.
All right. And how about you, Pip?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
Oh no. Yes, I'm Mandy Crawford.
Hello, Mandy.
Hi, it's great to see you.
And you are what do you do at the company?
Oh, so I manage people. I make sure the right people are in the right place at all times. The right sort of talent of human or whatever, in the right location or whatever. And it's good. It's lovely. I used to test systems. That's much easier than people. But gosh.
So you just happen to have been like promoted to middle management then?
Yes, I'm not entirely sure how that happened. I'm not the biggest fan, of people and having to actually do things. It's all a bit
Same here.
Yes, quite.
This is very, very normal for the IT department, I would imagine. It's not really somewhere where people deal with people for the most part. At least not at this point, because we're not living in that sort of interconnected world yet. We're sort of on the cusp of it, but right now, IT is barely ever used within O.M.E.N. You guys are sort of keeping the lights on, so to speak, but not really doing anything else. We've got like a basic website.
I made that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Golly, and you did such a wonderful job.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. Yes.
So you're all sitting around in the OMEN IT department when in through the door comes a young-looking scientist wearing a lab coat. He's got quite nice, thick black hair. It's all curled up and quite luxurious.
He's gonna lose it. Time gets us all, buddy.
He walks into the room and goes, "Hello, everyone. I'm here from downstairs to talk to you about a particular mission. Can you all please sit down?"
That's quite the assumption to think that I spend any time standing up if I can help it.
Yes, we're already sat, dear.
Oh,
I don't.
sorry. I'm so used to dealing with people who are actually standing up and moving around, so this is weird. Okay, can I sit down? Am I all right to sit down?
Yes,
somewhere?
of course. Can I get you anything? Would you like anything?
No. I'm okay.
Oh, good.
Don't
Yes.
worry.
No. Sit down then. That's fine. Good.
He sort of walks along and looks at one of the desks and sort of pushes all the coffee mugs to the side and then sits down on the side of the desk. And he looks at all of you and goes, so we have been contacted by a company called Cyberworldz, and they're having a bit of an IT problem. And unfortunately, none of us downstairs really know much about computers, really. So we thought maybe you guys would be able to take a look at it.
I'm a hacker.
You're a hacker?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Don't say that too loudly, just in case.
My dad was a hacker. We
Oh,
didn't
no.
have much money growing up. That's how I lost my dog.
Hey y'all, can I step out? My mom's about to leave, and she got my Game Champ in the car in the back seat, and I want to get that because it's boring.
Just take us. No. What manner of problem is this? Does he have a?
I want to play my game.
Okay, no, but we have a job to do. Do you remember how you don't actually ever do anything but click buttons here? Yes, and we're all very good to you about it.
Whatever.
Well,
You've got some strange people in this department, haven't you?
I would ask you not to address the nerds directly.
Well, okay.
They don't appreciate it.
Mandy, could you please get these guys downstairs? We're going to take them straight to the Cyberworldz offices, and we're going to get you guys on the case, if that's okay.
Okay, but you can ask them. They're here.
But you're the manager.
Okay, apparently we have to move away from these nice computers and go and play where there aren't any. You both want to come along, or are we saying no? We can make a team decision.
Yeah.
Well, this is our jobs, right? We should be doing our jobs?
It is your job. You are contractually obligated to come.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Oh.
I have no problem with that. I will be honest, computers are not my specialty, but I'll do what I can. Let's do it.
All right, then. So the three of you follow the assistant doctor downstairs, and you all go to one of the cars in the hub downstairs. And you get in, and the driver takes you to the Cyberworldz HQ. It takes a couple of hours to get there, and then you drive up outside, and it's quite an impressive-looking sort of 80s-style building. It's got huge, glass windows at the front. It's all concrete and wrought iron. And there is a big Cyberworldz logo on the front of the building.
Dog. This is sick.
Do you know about Cyberworldz, Zach?
Yeah, dog.
Oh, what do you know about them?
It's sick.
He says it's sick. I believe him.
It's twisted.
They are unwell in this building? We're not here to do hospital visits.
Dog, what?
I did learn a bit of first aid in the war, but I would prefer not to use those skills.
The three of you get out of the car, and you go into the building, and there is a receptionist at the front. She gets up and she greets you, and she says, welcome to the building. I believe that they're expecting you upstairs. Do you need anything before I take you up? Any refreshments?
We could use some information about the thing we're doing. Do you have any details about the job, or
I'm sorry, I'm unaware of what actually is going on right now.
Y'all got pizza?
We do have some pizza upstairs, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dog, this is sweet.
We have pizza on most of the floors here. Our programmers tend to consume pizza to get anything done, so I think you'll find it quite fun here. We like to have fun.
Twisted.
Yeah, quite twisted indeed. She ushers you upstairs, and as you get upstairs, you see a rather stressed-looking man pacing back and forth in a meeting room.
It isn't our dungeon master, is it?
No.
Not yet.
But you get ushered into the room by the receptionist, and you then end up in this meeting room. And the man is pacing back and forth, and he goes, "Please take a seat."
All right.
So what seems to be the trouble? I'm sitting down. The chair is a little bit uncomfortable. Can we get a different chair? I need some.
Dude,
posters.
shut up.
No. We require different chairs. We require different chairs. I'm very sorry.
Jolene, could you go get these guys some chairs?
I'm sorry. It's just my posture, my back.
If you could get the chairs with the little cushions, that would be wonderful.
Could you go get those chairs and bring them in? All right. Well, I'm going to address you whilst they do that because we don't have much time. So my name is Robert Chang. I'm one of the CFOs of the company, and we're having a bit of a problem right now.
What's that?
As you may know, Cyberworldz with a Z is one of the most popular sleep-time computing platforms. We allow people to explore amazing, beautiful worlds whilst they're sleeping in massively multiplayer online space. It's amazing technology, but we're having a bit of a problem. It appears that somewhere on our network, someone has hacked into the system. We don't know who it is. We don't know why they're doing it, but they have hacked into the system, and now when people die within one of the realms, inside one of like the worlds, inside Cyberworldz, they die in real life.
Sick.
The band they wear around their heads overheats, it cooks their brain, and they're dead. They're dead.
Dog, that's nasty.
It's terrible.
That is nasty, yes.
We don't know what to do to fix this, and we thought maybe you guys from O.M.E.N would know what to do, because this doesn't seem like something any normal hacker would be able to do. We've looked at the code. I'm assured by our engineers that it is not something that any normal human being would be able to do. The code just doesn't look like someone from here wrote it.
This reminds me of an old war story. I had this buddy named Danger Mike. His name wasn't really Danger, or Mike, but you know, you get an opportunity to reinvent yourself a little bit when you're in a trench. And we were talking about something or other, and he mentioned something about a code that no, coat. He was talking about his coat. I'm sorry.
With the rest of your story, I would like you to do me a favor. Let's play a game where you tell the rest of it in your head until you reach the relevant point, and then you say that out loud. Agreed?
Okay.
She trying to get you to shut up.
Very impressive. Well, what is your name? You're Mandy, correct?
Yes.
You should be middle management.
I am.
Oh, well, jolly good.
I'm doing a very good job. I don't know if you've noticed.
You're doing an incredibly good job, yeah.
I am doing a very good job, yes, you are.
Leadership material, for sure.
Yes, absolutely, yes. Definitely.
Okay, anyway, he had a coat and he died from frostbite.
I'm sorry.
Because he didn't have a coat.
Great. Wow,
So,
yes.
I guess it just goes to show you nothing's guaranteed. We can absolutely take care of your problem, though, probably.
Good. I'm very glad. Hello everyone, it's Sean. How are you doing? I'm good. I've just finished editing this one. I've got to edit about an hour and a half more of this. I'm probably going to do it this weekend, because this has been quite a quick turnaround. I'd like to thank the Hypnospace team for doing this event. They recorded this right in the middle of crunch, so you could probably tell that Jay's quite tired in this. He's been working really hard. The game should be out as of today. I can see it's doing really well on like Twitter and stuff. All the music that you're hearing in this podcast is from Hypnospace itself, so if you want to get this soundtrack, you can buy the game on Steam right now or on itch. If you've not bought it yet, you should. It's been nominated for the IGF Awards, and everyone seems to be enjoying it, if Twitter is to be accurate. Today's podcast promo is going to be Wheel or Woe. Wheel or Woe have been great to us since we started this podcast. I started chatting with them when we first set up the Twitter, and they were one of the first groups of people to start actually talking with us. I'm finally getting around to putting their podcast promo in. It was hidden in my emails. I completely forgot about it because I got so many of them. So finally, here it is. Take a listen.
Come on down to the Nine Hells, ran by your favorite blood-boiling demon sorcerer, Sabuk Shimuko, where we've got deals on your favorite cocktails, the Sabuk Sangre, Eshes Ashes, and everybody's one and only favorite, the Anasedative.
So it's a rash that won't go away? Yeah, no, I think I have something for that. 1 second here. Hey, I'm Anisette, and welcome to From Ash to Cash, where we carry elixirs, potions, and all your alchemical needs. What are you looking for today?
Hey, I'm Mona. Thanks for stopping by. I gotta get back to training the girls. We're working on unarmed strikes today. But come back later this week for the grand opening of the Nine Bells Brothel Dojo. May Lister bless your seed.
Follow their adventures through Malak, the city of sales, on this Pathfinder playtest podcast that we call Wheel or Woe. 2 fresh new verses dropping every Thursday afternoon.
I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for listening. I will let you get back on with the podcast now. Enjoy, and I'll see you next week for the second part of this. I don't know how many parts this is going to be. I will let people know on Twitter, but I'm just editing this as I go along and finding nice cliffhangers to end it on. So, see you later. Bye.
Hey, I'm hungry.
Oh, yes, we were promised pizza.
You were promised pizza? Oh,
Where?
that'll be Jacqueline. Right, okay, follow me. We'll get you some pizza, and then we'll get you strapped into the machines, if that's fine with you all.
I gotta walk.
I have to what?
Walk?
We're going to put you into Cyberworldz so you can solve the problem.
Okay, but I'm not
Excuse
going.
me, one second. Wait, the thing that's overloading and can we not just do the code thing from here?
No, we've tried.
No, we can get these
Listen,
guys
if one of the machines went down,
Is that gonna blow up my brain?
Doubtful any more than it already has.
Sick.
when one of the machines went down during the war, and we had to put out and it was eating up punch cards, we didn't jump into the machine. We put in different punch cards. We messed with component. You can't expect us to really go into that.
Yeah, but this is a different system.
I think what my colleagues here are saying is your machine is nasty and it will potentially make us sick. And so we potentially should not go.
I'll go. I ain't scared.
Good. Excellent. That's at least one of you.
Is there guns? Are you gonna give us all the guns?
We'll unlock everything for you guys.
Sweet.
You'll be able to do whatever you can do whilst you're in there.
You gotta explain to me what is even this Cyberworldz thing? What happens when we get inside? Like, what powers and privileges will we have to do this thing?
Do anything. You got lizards. You got UFOs. You got.
We do.
You can blow up. Dog. You can shoot them.
Yep.
RPG.
Yep.
Rocket Pro grenade.
Yep.
Dog. It's sweet. It's sick. You got dragons.
Yep.
Like whatever.
We do.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what it is.
It is indeed that. That is what it is. I think you'll be fine. It's perfectly safe until you go through into the thresholded area. As soon as that happens, then you've got to be careful.
Right.
And I'll be with you every step of the way. I will be remote controlling in so I can hear you guys. We just think this is the only way that we're ever going to get into the system.
And we can't remote control in at all.
Not from you guys.
Yeah, you're not coming with us.
No,
Right.
because I'm the CFO.
He ain't a hardcore gamer.
I'm not a hardcore gamer. Not in the slightest. I just like making money, and I'd rather not die.
He can't go in. Y'all stick with me.
You're going to follow him down the road, down into the experiments room.
I guess I don't have a choice. This is where my job leads me, so here I am.
So the three of you follow Robert Chang down into a sort of computer lab downstairs, and there are a bunch of beds there, and on the beds there are these headsets that you can wear, and they've got the Cyberworldz logo emblazoned on the side, and he gestures towards them and goes, right, this is where we do most of our testing for Cyberworldz, but we're going to let you guys use it to go in and find out what's happening. We've tried doing it remotely. We've honestly tried, but every time that we send a bot in, it's just destroyed.
What?
We don't know what's going on.
And this doesn't have any consequences on what might happen to us in there?
Well, so we will be monitoring you from out here, and if at any point it does seem like you're going to die, we'll try and pull you out.
My mom, she always... You see this? And I pull out a wire from my shirt.
Yep.
My mom, she always... That's why, normally I'm a little bad. I say the F word. But she can always know what's going on, so y'all be careful.
Well, you see, when you're in there, she won't be able to hear what you're saying.
Oh, why would you say that?
Oh,
Why would you?
dog. You serious?
Unfortunately.
Twisted Slicer X96.
Twisted Slice?
Oh, things about to get twisted. Just kidding, Mom. Oh, we in real life. Shoot.
The three of you go over to the beds and you lie down, and the technicians there put their headsets on you.
Ow.
They then inject you with a small serum that will quickly put you to sleep.
Ow.
Was that really necessary?
Why would you do? I still don't.
It's completely necessary, otherwise you might wake up randomly, and we don't want that. Don't worry though, we'll be monitoring you from out here. Everything's going to be perfectly fine.
As we're going to sleep, I say, wait, he said every bot, he'd be with us every step of the way, but also every bot they sent down there, guns up.
Dog shit.
The three of you fall to sleep, and a couple of seconds later, you start seeing flashes of light, like weird flashes of light, all different colors. And then the Cyberworldz logo pops up in your very mind's eye. Like, you see it like right in front of you. You could reach out and touch it if you could.
Can I reach out and touch it now?
You try to, but it seems like there's nothing there. Like, you can see your hands, but they're not quite your normal hands. They're very low poly and really sort of... The fidelity is quite terrible on these hands of yours now, this digital hands.
It's about the same as it always looks.
And then the world around you starts to pop in, and you find yourself in what looks like a strange, macabre zoo of weird people and weirder avatars running around and moving between different portals.
So Mandy's just screaming this entire time. Just this entire time, she's like looking at her hands and turning them over, and then looking around her and screaming, and then going back to her hands, going back to around her and just screaming.
It's normal. Everything looks normal. This is great. I'm not seeing any difference.
I'm like feeling my chest to feel if the wire that my mom makes me wear is indeed gone, but I kind of don't believe it. I think she can still hear me.
I mean, after years of being like horrifically like listened to by your mother, I suppose it's going to be difficult to deal with that. So you're all these virtual avatars now, and you're all standing next to each other. So you're all seeing each other in your sort of weird, low poly glory.
What do I look like in this virtual world?
You kind of look like yourself. You're just really strangely jumbled up a little bit. Like the textures are really bad. You see on your right wrist a large, like chunky wrist bracelet thing, and on the wrist bracelet there is your name and also a set of 3 hearts.
Oh, it's like what I get from the hospital.
Kind of. The three of you look at each other, and then you look around. You can hear in your head the voice of Mr. Chan. Hello, all of you. Can you hear me?
Still screaming.
Can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah.
Still unending screams.
I gotta say, this is much less uncomfortable than I thought it would be. I'm really coming. This is just really. This is amazing. You guys have some amazing technology here. If you can make it not kill people.
It does normally.
These graphics look old.
But
You also sound a little bit like my. The only weird thing is you sound a little bit like my boss, Bramstone something. I don't.
No. I'm not him. I'm definitely me. Can you calm down a little bit, Mandy?
Sorry, it's all a bit much. Honestly,
Are you okay? You're going to be okay.
She ain't a gamer.
it's just all a bit much. It's very strange.
It's fine. You'll get used to it. Can you touch your left arm to your right arm? That tends to calm people down a little bit.
Okay, yeah.
Is it helping?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, how about your left arm to your right temple? Little bit better?
Yeah, a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah, your heart rate's going off the scale right now. I don't understand.
Put
Like,
it back on the scale.
I'm trying.
All a bit.
What's wrong with your scale?
Stupid.
Did you just call me stupid again?
No, that joke sucked.
It wasn't a joke. Just put it back on the scale. Put her heart back where it's supposed to be. What are you doing out there?
You dumb.
Everything is fine out here. Everything will be right. Welcome, everyone, to the Cyberworldz Nexus, also known as the Cyber Nexus. This is where you can go to any of our many worlds. We have such wonderful worlds as the Michael Jordan world, the Will Smith world. We've got the Furscape, but I don't really know what's going on in that one.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Excuse me. What did you say?
The Michael Jordan world.
No, after that. After that.
The Will Smith world.
Okay, is that where the problem is? I feel like maybe that's where the problem has began. So we should probably, as a team, make a move over to Will Smith.
I'd be careful about just choosing any particular world to just jump into. It could be a wild, wild west in there.
That's boring. I want to shoot a gun.
Is there a gun world? I don't even think there's a gun world.
This world has Will Smith.
Mandy, do you have your heart rate's going again? What's going on?
Sorry, it's all just a bit much. It's all just a bit much.
You don't have like a thing for Will Smith, do you?
Can we go to Dragon World?
Oh dear.
We've pinpointed the problem to the Fantasyland, spelt with a Z.
Sick.
It's sponsored by AT&T. As you can see, if you look over to your left, on the left-hand side, there is a large sort of force field there, and in that force field is the portal to Fantasyland. We've walled it off so then no one else can get into it, but all the people who are currently trapped inside there can't actually get out. They can't. They're stuck in their sleep right now, and we've been trying to go around the world and find them and wake them up individually, but it's taking a very long time, so there's still quite a few people in there still trapped inside.
I guess we go over there. I want to go to Gum World.
Gum World?
Not gum like you eat it. Gun with N.
Well, we can summon some guns for you guys when you get into the Fantasyland. It's one of the worlds where you can.
Sounds like it's for babies.
No. It's very, very, very high fantasy. So we've got like dragons and things in there.
Alright.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever.
Okay. So the three of you walk over the Nexus and towards the Fantasyland portal, which is contained within this large force field. Robert goes, you can walk through the force field. Don't worry, it's not going to hurt you. No one else will be able to get through, but you guys can because we've given you the admin privileges to go through the force field.
Okay, is there anything we should make sure we're doing or not doing while we're doing this?
Just be careful. Keep your wits about you. Anything in that world that is hostile could potentially kill you. As you can see on your wrist bracelet, you have 3 lives, and once those 3 lives are up, then we'll try and pull you out, but we can't make any promises that you'll survive being pulled out.
So we can't come out again?
No, once you're in there, you're in there.
I don't care about that, but this name that's on my head, Cyberworldz user 256 whatever, can I change that?
What do you want to change it to? I mean, there's not much point.
Twisted Slicer X96, like the sex thing.
Okay, so if you tap your right bracer thing, you should be able to change it in there.
TW.
While he's doing that, is there any other options that are on these little bracelets we have here?
Yeah, so you can change your avatar and what the avatar looks like, and you can sort of give yourself useful equipment, but you have to spend
what sort
points
of
to get the
equipment is available? What's the first sort of thing I see?
Oh, so there's loads of different things. So there's like different weapons and.
Can't you just give us points? We're helping.
Oh, I'm afraid that would really unbalance our servers, so I can't give you too many points. We've given you a basic 1,000 points to spend on things.
Is that like $1,000?
Is there like a paper bag option?
A paper bag?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, there's a paper bag there for like 2 points if you want it.
Sick. And I'm gonna get a paper bag and just start breathing into it endlessly.
Bags are stupid.
What's the first thing I see when I open up my bracelet and look at the equipment?
So you open it up, and the first thing that you see is a flaming sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Are you sure you want to purchase it? It is like 500 of your points.
I mean, it's the first thing I see. I'm just trying to get my hang of all this. So yeah, I'm just gonna get it.
Okay.
I kind of accidentally press the button. I'm trying to scroll, but it keeps the UI. The scroll thing looks like buy, and cancel looks like buy. It seems like a lot of this is designed to make me buy things I don't want.
Can you roll for observation, please?
I'm rolling. I have a 22.
Okay. So you are freaking out and pressing loads of buttons, and you happen to buy yourself the flaming sword, but whilst you're also looking, you manage to accidentally purchase the flaming shield as well, and it's a discount.
Oh.
So you've now got 250 points left, and you have a flaming sword and a flaming shield.
I didn't want either of these things, but okay. Let me tell you that there are laws against taking advantage of the elderly in here.
You ain't old. You're like 50.
I think.
Oh, that is old. Sorry.
Pip, what do you want to get?
Can I get a gun?
Yep. So you want to scroll through the guns? What kind of gun do you want?
Big
gun.
Big and gangster.
A big gangster gun.
Oh, rocket.
I will warn you, the weapons aren't all they're cracked up to be. They kind of feel a little bit weightless.
They do feel weightless. What do you want?
Big gangster rocket.
Big gangster rocket gun. Okay, you type in the search bar big gangster rocket gun, and there happens to be an aptly named big gangster rocket gun there. It is, however, 1,000 points. Yeah? Boop. Okay, so you purchased the big gangster rocket gun. You now have a big gangster rocket gun.
Dog.
The big gangster rocket gun only has 3 shots, and you then have to purchase more ammo.
I was just making a sound effect with my mouth because I was excited.
Okay, so you get 3 shots with your big gangster rocket gun at any point, and it's going to be quite powerful when you use it. So
tight.
How about you, Pip?
So, worrying about getting too close to literally anything ever in this place.
Yep.
Other than guns, is there anything sort of useful, either weapony or sort of like spelly?
Oh, spells. Okay. So you open up your menu and you happen to hit the sort of starter kits page. And on the starter kits page, there is a page for like mages and warlocks.
Mm-hmm.
And you can purchase like a warlock or mage or magician loadout, which happens to cost about 950 gold pieces. So you can get a basic mage loadout if you want.
Yes, I'm totally gonna. I'm gonna look around at everybody else and sort of worry that I'm not going to be useful. Breathe into my paper bag a bit, and then go for it.
You press the button, and immediately your avatar gets a little pair of robes. What color are your robes?
They're pink.
Pink, bright pink robes.
Yeah.
And
little blue detailing, I think.
Oh, nice. Yeah, not bad. Yeah. And in your hand, a small golden flamey fireball appears. So you now have a fireball, and you can throw that fireball at things.
Nice.
Okay.
Nasty.
So, are you ready to pass through the force field?
Can I get a like a belt or a necklace? Cause I don't wear bracelets. Those are for girls.
You want to turn your bracelet into a necklace,
like a chain? Yeah.
Robert overhears you and goes, "All right, give me a minute." And then you hear him tapping away on his computer upstairs, and the bracelet turns into a chain around your neck, and there's a chain with now 3 hearts on it.
Nice.
And that's your lives.
Thanks, Robbie.
You're welcome. So the 3 of you pass through this shimmering force field in front of you, and then you are faced with this large circular portal, and on top of it is the word Fantasyland with a Z. You walk forwards into the portal, and you feel yourselves being pulled forward. And that's where we're going to leave this episode, and we'll find out what happens to you next time. See you later. Bye. The O.M.E.N podcast is powered by Ellipsis RPG, the accessible donationware rule set, now available on itch.io. If you like what you're hearing, please rate us on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast. You can tweet to us at the hashtag OMENcast, that's O-M-E-N cast, and who knows, you might get a special mention in one of the episodes from us. Thank you for listening, and remember, stay vigilant. You never know what's out there.